Alright, so we finally found a snake after about 10-15 minutes of flipping. It's unfortunate they're starting to mow that area and bulldoze a lot, so I think it's scared a lot of stuff off. But got to this other side near the creek where they're not doing that and flipped this rock, and cute little ringneck. Good looking one. That pure northern influence, no pattern on the belly at all. Fresh out of shed. Nice. Get your little butt back under there. Nice. Alright, so that's the rock that the one ringneck was under. Flipped this one and had this one under there. This one's a little bit more dull, like he might be starting shed, but if you look at this one, he's got the southern pattern. So just right here, 5 feet from each other, two intergrades of pretty much the same species, but that's cool. All right, there you go. So at my buddy Bill's house, and I flipped the infamous hognose board, and no hognose, but a nice little hognose snack. Not what we're looking for, but try some other stuff. So this was pretty cool and a more unusual find, right under this trash can that I don't think I've ever flipped. An absolutely titanic worm snake. Now, I found worm snakes in this area before, but not on this property. Let me zoom out a bit. That is a big worm snake. Freaked me out at first. Awesome. Yeah, like I said, I found them near here, but never specifically at this spot. And he just pooped all over me. Thanks. Nice. This Monday couldn't have just got any better. I put this piece of cover out next to this stump over the winter. Just flipped it. And this butte was under there. This is a male. It's the same color morph. Is that larger female I found over there, but this is obviously a different snake. Wow. I had no clue I was going to flip this. That is incredible. I haven't even moved this guy yet. I'm just still taking pictures, but I just still can't believe that I found a second hognose at this property. With like the same exact color morph, but obviously a different snake because this one's much smaller. Amazing. So I finally picked this guy up, just real gentle. Just slid my hand right under him. And he's just being cool. These guys are such beautiful snakes. Awesome. Bill, if you're watching this, you officially have the coolest property in the state of Maryland. Awesome. So, of course, it can't compare to the hognose snake I just found. But a few feet away from that, under this little shingle here, ringneck. These guys are probably the most plentiful snake at this property. But there's a lot of hogs too. Go ahead. Oh, get back. Get back under the shingle. He'll figure it out. So just another ringneck to kind of round off the day. That's, I think, 4 snakes at this spot so far, just today. So this is pretty cool. I just got to this first spot and I walked over to here, right near this water, and there's always racers out basking. I saw this big black snake out, and I thought it was dead the way he was laying, but he's just very much in shed. But laying right next to him was this ringneck, and it was very weird. The ringneck was down there. I was like, what is that? But that's cool. It's like everything's out trying to dry off. So I'm gonna put this ringneck back and get some more footage of this rat snake. So yeah, this is a very in-shed and kind of beat up looking rat snake. I mean, he's beefy to the max, but I mean, the optimist in me wants to say that this is just a bad shed, but it's kind of looking more like a snake fungal issue, and I know that there's snake fungal disease that's pretty rampant in this area. So, but this is a really, other than the skin, healthy looking snake. Like, he's been eating good. And like I said, usually at this spot I always find racers, so when I was walking up I was like, oh, that looks like a racer. But nope, just a big beefy eastern rat snake. Awesome. 2 snakes right away, and I just got out of my car. Walked right past this guy. Decent sized garter snake. Must have just been blending in. This is literally right near the parking lot. So I think this is a good omen for the day. Yeah, after all this rain, stuff's definitely out trying to dry off, but that's a good sized garter. Nice. Every time I come to this spot, I can't not see a snapping turtle crossing. And as soon as I'm walking up, see this big boy or girl moving from this swamp over to this swamp. Where you at? Focus. I just can't come here without seeing one. It's okay. It's okay. Look at you with all your duckweed. Which side you going to? Pretty good size one, not the biggest one I've ever seen here, but these guys are very abundant at this spot. And this is not the first time I've seen one crossing here. Pretty cool. Alright, so coiled up right there. Pretty good looking northern water snake. See if I can get a bit closer. Yep, just out drying off. Good looking snake. I've heard a couple other ones moving around. I don't know if they were garters, water snakes, or racers, but this is the 3rd on-camera snake today. Or 4th. Yeah. Nice. So I was just getting ready to leave this one place. I pull up. There's a beautiful rat snake just out basking on this cement. Awesome. Technically I road cruised him. This guy, he's going back under this building here. This is right at the park office. But yeah, he apparently lives here. That is awesome. Yeah, he's just out basking at this place. I talked to the ranger, he said he's a regular. That's awesome. So just along the trail and just flip through this pine bark that's been cleaned off this tree, and found the teeniest, tiniest little worm snake. Pretty cool. Puts us at 5 species for the day. I don't know if this is the smallest one I ever found, but still pretty little. All right. And right there, right off the trail, is the first racer of the day. Pretty good looking one. Sub-adult. Nice. All right, so I'm at my friend's farm, and back in, I think it was early April, she had a bunch of these big sheets of tin. Her and her husband run this farm, and she let me put them out, and under the first one I checked, a little southern ringneck. Pretty cool. Second ringneck of the day. First snake today at this property. Nice. Alright, so under this next piece, we've got 2 more ringnecks. Nice. So 3 snakes so far. They're little snakes, but you need little snakes to attract in the big snakes. Cool. Alright, so almost every piece of tin has had a ringneck under it so far. Hey, calm down. Neat. Man, so many ringnecks. There's 2 more. So these pieces of tin are producing. I mean, they're still fairly new. I put them out in April. I think that's like 6 ringnecks at this spot. Pretty cool. Alright, so I'm not even herping. I was just driving to run some errands, and right on that side of the road, this really busy road, is this handsome devil. It's a really beautiful male box turtle. See by those big red eyes. But yeah, quite a journey. I had to get across this busy road and then up this little hill here. So we're just going to do him a favor, put him right there, and let him be on his way. Live the turtle another day.